Hello guys, very good evening and welcome to the Investment Banking Masterclass by IIM Skills. My name is Varun and I'll be the host for the next 1 hour. And as per my introduction, I head the finance department here at IIM Skills and look after the investment banking, financial modeling, valuation, business accounting, taxation, GST courses. And by profession, I have been into the investment banking industry for close to a decade now, wherein I have worked with different types of deals ranging from buyout, growth investing, capital raising, refinancing, restructuring for businesses ranging between the size of $10 million, or I should say $5 million to $1 billion across different sectors and geographies. So that's the experience I bring on the table. And by choice, I'm also an author. I've authored 2 books on financial modeling that are available on Amazon Kindle. If you want to connect with me, this is my LinkedIn URL. Feel free to reach out for any chat that you would like to have for the finance courses. Okay, so I think that was about my introduction. If everyone can just quickly type it in the chat box, just their full name along with the city that they are from and whether they are a student or a working professional so that I can better translate my conversations accordingly that appeals to your experiences. So your name, your city, and if you are a working professional or a student. And if you are a working professional, maybe sales 10 years, something like this description. Okay, so we have Ishan from Jaipur who is a student. Okay, what about others? Can we have from everyone in the chat box, please? Okay, we have a few more responses. Raghavi from Salem, a student. Okay. Surbhi working at Goldman Sachs, Hyderabad. Okay. Surbhi and everyone, just make sure that you are sending the messages to everyone in the chat rather than only to me. So when you are typing a message, there will be an option, a drop down after TO2. So select everyone. Then we have Jaya from Hyderabad working for since 1 year. Okay. Nidhi, West Bengal, working professional, what working right now. Okay. What about others? What about you, Kinsang? Raghavi, Sagar, Sahil, Zoya, Jaya. Okay, Jaya is from Hyderabad. Okay. Sahil is from Surat, working in fintech sales from 2 years. Okay. Kinsang is from Nepal, working in credit for 2 years. Okay. Perfect. Then we have, okay. Here you go, Nidhi. I've sent it on the chat. Okay. So before we talk about anything, let's first understand what exactly is the role of an investment banker. If you guys are here to talk about investment banking, I'm sure you have done certain understanding, you have a decent research done previously of what an investment banker does. So if we can have certain responses in the chat box, what is the role of an investment banker? Or what comes to your mind once you hear the word investment banking? What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word investment banking, guys? Helping to raise capital for the company. Okay, Surbhi. Then Ishan says to analyze the financial statements and give advice as an investor. Okay. Then Nidhi says new to profile, so no clue about it, but maybe we can related to investing our money in different financial. Okay. So investment banking is one of those highly paying and rewarding careers in finance wherein you are working with different types of businesses. So the first good thing about investment banking is that you are into an job or into a work profile which deals with businesses and not with retail customers. So that way the size of your transactions, the size of your work or the value of your work is substantial. It is big in the sense that you might be dealing not in understanding if a person should invest in share A or invest in share B. It's not a financial advisory work. It's not a sales job. Herein, you are helping companies strategize how they can raise $100 million or $200 million or $500 million of money that they would invest in their business for further growth. They might go for an acquisition. They might go for a joint venture. They might need advisory on restructuring or refinancing their capital structure. So these type of complex transactions are advised by investment banks. And that is what an investment banker does. So as an investment banker, you are working on different sizes of companies. You are working on different types of companies in terms of geographies, sectors, and stages. And the interesting part is, so let's say there is a company that wants to raise money in the market and it's still in idea stage. So it would be definitely one of those companies which would be bringing something new in the market. That is why it is still in idea stage and would be bringing a friction or would be bringing a, I would say, vibration in the market that would last for a few decades. So for example, let's say I was working on a deal of renewables approximately a few years ago, like 6, 7 years ago, where at that time renewables was still a hot topic. Right now, renewable is so common. So whenever there is a new thing, new trend or new technology or new development happening in the industry, investment bankers are the leaders in that. They are going to work on that for the first thing because they would help those type of businesses raise money. They would help those type of businesses go for funding, go for series A, go for venture capital funding, go for seed round. That is why they always stay ahead of the time. They always work on something that is going to become a reality 5 years down the line or decade down the line. That is why this is one of those professions wherein you always get excited, you always get challenged, you always have to be analytical, good at communication, and good with understanding of the numbers. Numbers are very important. The margins should make sense, the profit should make sense, the asset utilization should make sense. All of this package is the role of an investment banker. I'll take a pause. Any questions you have on what does an investment banker do? Any query hit till now? Okay. Okay, Sahil. Okay, Shan. Perfect. Yes. So, Nidhi, in the investment banking course, you would go through the different topics. So, let me tell you, if you're talking about that, let me tell you the structure of the investment banking course that you will follow. So, you will not directly jump into the terminologies or directly jump onto the role of an investment banker. First, you will be creating a base of it. You will be working on the tools. You will be gaining knowledge about MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, and you would be getting your hands dirty in the sense of learning these tools so that you can actually make presentations, you can actually create good Excel files using the shortcuts, different functions, AI, and everything. Then you would be spending on the building of the foundation. So this would be more of foundation building of the product, as in understanding the financial markets. What is a derivative market? What are options? What are bootstrap? What is are the different terminologies that you should be aware of? What are the different financial securities and everything? Then you will jump to the investment banking part, wherein you will talk about the technicalities of investment banking. What does an investment banker do? What is an M&A deal life cycle? What is an NDA? What is an LOI? What is a CIM? What is the teaser? What is a term sheet? Everything of that sort. So this would be on the qualitative part, wherein you will build your own teasers, pitch deck, industry research from scratch. Then you will jump to the financial model and valuation part, because as an investment banker, you need to be pro not only in the qualitative research part, but also in the technical quantitative parts as well. So herein you will talk about how to build financial models. You will talk about what are the different forecasting techniques, how to forecast a schedule, how to build a proper I would say draft of a financial model, how to structure it. Then talking about the business valuation in terms of DCF valuation, what are the different approaches, income, market, cost, DCF, and everything. Okay, that is the course. Then you will talk about the new age tools, wherein you talk about Python, AI, and Chat GPT to make sure that you are on the top of the latest technology that is being used in the industry. And the access of this would be given to you, the LMS access, which that is going to be a study portal. It will be given to you for lifetime. So you will be able to refer back to these modules, refer back to the samples, refer back to the session recordings till infinity. And not only the sessions of your batch. If 5 years later you want to revise your concept, you would be having every recording of those 5 years from your batch till that period. And you can compare if there is any new module that has been added, new book that has been added, or new edition of the same book, you will have access to the latest one. So you will be able to learn till the time you want to learn after 2 years, 5 years, 10 years without any extra payment. So you don't have to pay anything for re-registration or pay anything for re-knowledge part. Okay, so that's how the course structure is designed. Then we have a question from Divya. Do we have online assessments to qualify investment banking? Divya, there would be a lot of assignments and case studies. So as a part of your Excel, you will have two assignments. As a part of your PowerPoint, you will have one assignment. Then financial statements and market, you have two assignments. Derivative, you have one assignment. Then these are in terms of the tools and knowledge. Then you will be preparing collateral. So you will be asked to prepare a teaser. You will be asked to work on different case studies, wherein we will give you a caselet and you will have to prepare sims, pitch decks, teasers, and all of that. Then once you jump to technicals of financial modeling, you will have to create a financial model from scratch and then do a DCF evaluation on that. So all of this would be evaluated by your faculties and you would be given assessment marks. And once you are rewarded and qualify for it, then you will jump to the further part. So here you would be doing the academic sessions along with your assessment. Then after this, you will, so this is going to be the journey. Right now you stand here. Okay. So once you have enrolled, you get the training, then you will go through the assignments and case studies that I just mentioned it to you in terms of the different modules. And then you get certified. Then you get the chance to work on the capstone projects. And you know what? Capstone projects are with brands like JP Morgan, Bank of America, Standard Bank, and Citibank. So you will get a chance to work with these four brands as a part of your capstone projects, wherein you will get certified from these brands itself. And you so one certificate you get from IM Skills, up to four certificates you can get on the capstone projects from these brands, and then you sit for the internships. So there is a guaranteed internship program that IM Skills will offer you. And let's say you go for one or maybe two internships. So you would be certified from different brands again. Then there would be placement cell that would be coordinating with you to make sure that you get optimize your LinkedIn profiles, you get your CVs optimized, you prepare well for your interviews and everything, and you will start receiving the access to the exclusive job portal as well as the contact details of your placement officer. And that person would make sure that you get the recording, you get the sessions for all the placement support and emails for the job opportunities. And then finally, you sit for the job interview. So that is going to be the package that you would be getting from IM Skills for the investment banking course for lifetime. Okay. And you get all the material that you can access lifetime. You can do it from your mobile phone, tablet, or a laptop. You just need to make sure that you attend the classes, you submit the assignments on time, and rest will be on ARM skills to do. Okay. Then we have a question from Ishan. Are there any prerequisites like TVM and financial reporting to be more fluent with training like video? Yes, so I'll tell you. So time value of money is based on the concept of NPV/IRR, wherein you would be taught that otherwise, without understanding time value of money, you cannot do a DC evaluation. So that would be covered. In terms of financial reporting, financial statements, that is going to be again covered. Otherwise, you cannot prepare financial models. Okay. If you have done CFA Ishan previously and you have a knowledge, that would give you an edge in terms of understanding the practical aspects and practical application of that. Okay. So financial modeling, you want to ask the difference between financial modeling and investment banking. Okay. So investment banking is a profession wherein you would be using the financial modeling skills as well as research skill, analytical skills, and all of this. And it can help you reach to different places. For example, if you want to do this course, and you can still not only be confined towards investment banking, but you can also learn about the equity research. You can apply these learnings into the private equity venture capital as well. And financial modeling covers the accounting part, the financial statements part. It talks about the different types of financial models as well, and it is applicable, and you can apply those learnings across different roles again. Okay. Okay. So the course would be for 4 months. You would be doing the academic learning for 4 months. Then you will have the time to complete your projects, case studies, capstone projects, and then will be followed by internship. So if you are based out of South Africa, you can still go for the internship part because that would be offered for you. We will make sure that we do it through our partners firm. We have a partner firm in India. We have also have a partner firm in America. So you would be getting certified through them. Okay. So this is the curriculum, Nidhi. This is what we talked about. The course would include all of this. So stock market is not included in specific, but you talk about the financial market, that is what it represents. So you would be talking about the glimpse of that here. So it would be covered in this part. Okay, Nidhi? Nidhi, you are in touch with which counselor? Mr. Parv Kaushik? Okay, perfect. Okay, so that was about the structure of the course. Now you might have some questions. Okay, what all should I expect from the curriculum? What should I expect from the batch? What should I expect from AM skills? So what is the different thing? You see in this batch right now, you have students not only from a particular district of India, but rather international as well. So you have the opportunity to talk to someone in the class who's from South Africa. You will have people coming from Nigeria. You will have people coming from Japan, Canada, United States. So this way you will have diversity. You will be talking about the same course from different perspectives. You would be discussing the same thing with the knowledge everyone brings from different work profile, different work ex, and different geographies. That is the added advantage of getting into this online course. And internship would be you. So, okay, Pratham, you are in which city right now? Indore. So I'll tell you how it happens. So we have two types of internship. One is a in-house internship, one is an external internship. So external internship is offered to someone if you want to do a work from office internship in Mumbai or in Indore or in a particular geography. Then whatever are the internship opportunities, we will share it with you and you can apply to them. And if you get selected, you will be sitting in their office and working. And then one is an in-house internship wherein we have our part. So it is not that you are working for IAM Skills. You are working from a different entity only, but those are on our panel, wherein we have a few partner firms that make sure that our students get a practical exposure. And this is very well liked by the students who are currently pursuing MBA or maybe doing a different job and they don't want to leave their current work job for an internship. So for those type of people, we have this in-house internship, which is offline, which is online, which you can do it at the convenience of your home. So external internships, you can expect a stipend between 10,000 to 30,000. And for in-house internship, those are unpaid. Okay, Divya? Okay, so that is the benefit. So you would get people in your batch coming from different geography, different specialization, different profile, and different work ex. That is going to be the experience that you will get. Yes, Divya, that is right. Okay. Now, why should you choose IM skills? That is the very important question. Because of the practical learning, as I mentioned, that we would be talking not only about the theory books, we will be actually creating materials that is sim, that is industry research, that is models, that is valuation. We would be working on the assignments, we would be applying the concepts, we would be preparing case studies, we would be doing capstone projects, then internship. So by the time you graduate from this course, your CV will have a lot of sections. One would be a course certification, then other one, you will have a portfolio that you create for yourself through the case studies that you do. Then you will have a section for your internships. Then you will have a section for your capstone project. So four sections in your CV would talk only about investment banking experience, and that too that you did by learning. So that is where you get a chance to optimize your CVs as well, boost your profile in this particular. So if you come from a different background, it doesn't matter now, because the next 4 months to 7 months, you will be preparing a CV of yours that would speak the language of an investment banker. That is what is going to be the added advantage. And then lifetime access. Then again, one more thing that I would like to tell you is the access to faculty. So I'll tell you how the classes are structured. That would be very soothing to hear. So the classes happen on weekends. So that way you don't have to disturb your weekday schedules. So it happen on Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon IST, okay, Indian Standard Time. These are the academic lectures that happen. Okay. Once you are through with this, there would be separate opportunities for you to ask doubts. And there will not be one, two, three. There will be four different opportunities for you to ask doubts. So one of them would be you can ask the doubts within the class. So you can ask your faculty. Whenever you have a doubt, you can ask them in the chat box, ask them to unmute you, and you can do it. But let's say you are good for now, you went back, you had some, you went through the session recording, and then you have some query. So you can ask it in the next class itself. So next class, first 15 minutes, okay, you can keep it for the doubt session. Then again, you are good till now, but when you are attempting an assignment, you got a doubt. Then you can email the faculty. So we will share the contact details of the faculty. You can directly reach out to them, ask your queries. They will reply to you through an email, and you would be good on that. But let's say there is a doubt wherein you don't want to do it in a written communication. You want to actually talk to the faculty. You want a Zoom session. So in that case, we organize doubt sessions that are open Q&A sessions where you can ask anything and everything from the faculty. And these are generally scheduled on the evenings. And these are scheduled not to disturb this, I would say, structure. So this, the course goes on, and then if you have any queries, you can ask it in the evening sessions. Evening, when I say, I mean IST, evening time zone. So this way you will have the curriculum going, you will have the opportunity to work on the application of the course learnings through assignments, case studies, capstone projects, internships, and you will have the chance to collaborate with your faculties for the doubt sessions and your fellow classmates as they come from the different backgrounds. And the faculty does not only answer your queries, they help you solve the assignments, they help you identify your errors in case studies, they also help you nail through the capstone projects. So everything and anything that you are doing as a part of the AM skills training, you will have a faculty who will guide you. And once the course is completed, you will have a placement officer who would make sure that they ensure that your CVs are good, your profiles are looking good. So whatever you learned is put in a decent language, and that is where you would be getting shortlisted for your roles. So that is going to be the entire package that you can expect from Iron Skills. I'll take a pause. Any question you guys have? I'll now open the floor for questions. Just FI, the next class starts from the next batch, I should say, starts from 27th July. And Mr. Parv Kaushik would be your point of contact for any queries that you have for all the onboarding discussions that you want to have. Parv, if you can share your contact details and the joining link in this group chat, please. Till then, if you have any other question, please feel free to share. Uh, Sahil, we don't have evening batches, but the doubt sessions happen over the evening. So your morning sessions. So see, many of our students are working professionals. So Monday to Friday is not possible for them. For Saturdays, everyone have their family commitment. So we make sure that the classes are done until before noon. And if you have anything that is being covered in the doubt session, that can happen on the evening so that you have the entire day to enjoy your personal time with the families. Yes, technical skills are included, Surbi. So in terms of technical skills, we first start with the tools, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint. Then in terms of the technical skills, in terms of the new age, we talk about Python, ChatGPT, and AI. And the technical skills, when you talk about the building of financial models, we talk about the valuation, DCF, market approach, GTM, GPC, NAV approach. And for investment banking, qualitative stuff, we talk about how to prepare SIM, teaser, pitch deck, term sheets, and everything. Okay, Surabhi? Ishan, accounting is very important when it comes to building financial models. So if you have an accounting knowledge, that would be better. If you don't have it, don't worry. You can still work on getting that knowledge, understand the basic nuances of financial statements, and then jump into the financial modeling. Okay, Ishan? Ankit, what will be the timing of doubt session? Ankit, timings are generally between 5 p.m., 7 p.m., like that, depending on the student's availability and the faculty's availability. But it generally ranges, it is after 5 p.m. and before 9 p.m. Yes, that is how it happens. Divya, the doubt sessions are on Saturday and Sunday evening only. Lindsay, there are a lot of students in our classes that are who are not from finance or accounting background. For example, HR, for example, marketing or sales, and they equally find this course easy to complex based on the stage. So we start with the basic things. We talk about the basic stuff, and then we slowly and gradually increase the level and complexity, so that our students don't get feel overwhelmed immediately. So that's why not us. We have been in this industry for more than a decade now. We understand and our course structure is very well tested. So you don't have to worry about that. We'll make sure that your journey is smooth and enriching. Yes, Sahil. If you miss a live session, you will have access to the recording. So let me show you the LMS, how it looks. That would give you a good experience of how the learnings are going to be structured. So I'm just going to share my screen again. So if you go to the investment banking course, this is how your LMS would look like. Okay, so you will have different modules. Every module will have three sections. One would be a pre-reading material, which will have all the books. Then the other one will be session recordings and assignments. So session recording, if I go, you will get access to all the recordings that are available in the module. And we delete the recordings that are very old in terms of outdated structure or outdated course material, and you get access to the latest ones. So if after 5 years also you want to see, you will have access to the latest recordings. And then you will have the quiz as well. You will have the placement sessions. There would be recordings that would be available, the material in terms of your CV preparation, in terms of the interview prep, that would be shared by the placement cell. You will have the doubt sessions recordings available here. Then there would be live classes for financial building and everything. You will have assignments everywhere that would be shared with you. Okay, you will have all the instructions being given by the faculty. Let's come back to the next piece of questions. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so the next question that we have is from okay, we are done with Sahil. Then Kinsang has, I'm from Nepal. How do I get into the internship and how much time should I allocate since I am a working professional? Kinsang, for internship, it doesn't matter you are from which city. We will make sure that you get an internship with our partner firms. We have a few in the India and few in America. We can make sure that you get certified and it will be an work from home internship. So that should not be a problem. And since you're a working professional, the classes happen over the weekend. So that is also again a good point. And for your internship, you will have it on a project basis. So you can do it at the convenience of your LOLT. They will give you set targets that you have to achieve. So you would be able to do it like maybe whenever you have time within the day or within the week. Yes, Divya, the session would be made available on YouTube channel, so you can check it out on YouTube. And if you want, I'll make sure. So, Mr. Perf, if you can make sure that Divya gets the recording of this session, please. Pratham, you will get 10 plus guaranteed interviews. Not one, not two. You will get 10 plus guaranteed interviews because we are confident that our curriculum is such that you would be able to not reach till 10, you will be getting placed before even reaching to third or fourth. But we commit 10 plus interviews. Okay, Pratham? So stay relaxed. See, the journey is going to be very good. You will have the right faculties, you will have the right structure. This is a well tested course in the market. I'm sure you all have done your research at your end through Quora, through Google algo checking. You know how Google, Quora, and everyone ranks our course. So you don't have to worry about it. And the good points that are you get practical exposure. You get to work with the different brands that will add value to your CV. You get a chance to directly sit with the placement officer and get the learning in terms of your CV. So everything would be shared with you, and that is for lifetime. It's nothing more than that. And the batch starts this Saturday. So you have tomorrow for to registration, or you can reach out to Mr. Perv and book your seat. I don't think we have many seats remaining, but Mr. Perv will be the right one to share that knowledge with you. Okay. Okay. What's the next question, guys? I'm sure, like, do you have any doubt with investment banking? Because investment banking is one of those good careers which would help you earn a good money, which will help you stay analytical throughout your life, which will help you interact with the entrepreneurs in the market, with the financial investors in the market. So your networking is going to be amazingly great. You will get a chance to work with some brilliant minds of the country, brilliant minds of the globe, and that is why investment banking is something that is attracting the right talent. And that is the game. That is the main fun in this particular field. What's the next question, guys? Internship would be between 6 weeks to 8 weeks. That is the industry standard. As per the industry standard, it should be at least 6 weeks to be actually certified. The duration of the course would be 4 months plus this internship, and any time you spend on the capstone projects, which generally takes approximately 1 month for a student to complete 4 capstone projects. So you get certified as soon as you complete your 4 month training and submit all the assignments and case studies. So this way you get a chance to earn one arm skill certificate, 4 capstone certificates from JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citibank, Standard Bank, and then up if you want to go for 1 or 2 internship, you get that. Internship timings, Divya, again, if it is an in-house internship, you have flexibility. You can work, you're working from home, you can probably do it on a project basis. You can set targets that you have to achieve on a weekly basis, so that are sorted. If it is an external, it depends from company to company. So you get a chance to get 7 different certificates, as in 7 certificates from different organizations as a part of the learning process, and that helps you boost your CV. You get a certification section, you get a capstone project, you get a case studies wherein you can put it as portfolio and in an internship. So 4 different sections that you get in your CV that speak about investment banking experience. That's enough to get into a good interview place, and then you just have to crack it. So Surbhi is asking what is the percentage of students who got placed via this course in different global investment banking company. I think the exact number should be somewhere between 70 and 75%. So 70 and 75% chose investment banking, and the others were either they started their own firm, either they started doing project as in freelancing services or something like that. So I'll tell you, not every student actually sits for placement. Some people say that I want to go for my freelancing. I want to start my own company. I want to do my own uh like independent work. So the entire batch we have never had the opportunity for every batch to be in placement because students opt out for. But whoever are interested, they are eligible and they get the benefit of placements. Pratham, so I'll tell you, it doesn't happen batch by batch. So we have batches that are graduating almost every month. So we do it in cohorts. So we shoot the emails to like last four batches or last five batches, whoever are available. And then it could be possible that the previous batch student is still waiting for the right opportunity because he could not crack the interview and the person who is after him cracked it. So that is how it happens. We don't, right now, I don't have the numbers for it, but this is how the structure happens. So if I show you, I can show you like our placement cell activities. Let me show you. Give me 1 second. So you can see my screen. This is how our placement cell is active. You just give me one company, I'll tell you, do we have a partnership with them or not? So you say JP Morgan, for example, we are in touch with them. You talk about Goldman, we are in touch with them. You just name a company and we have it on board. For example, if we talk about how the communication happening, you just tell me the geography also, I'll tell you. For example, if you want to talk about Gurgaon, so this is the companies that we share. So this is, for example, talking about this, the opportunities for Delhi students. We share the details with the company. This is in data analytics or whatever is going to be this. And then you share. Then we probably tell you how to do it. So everything is going to happen. For example, if you talk about, let's say Ahmedabad, for example. So we have it here as well. Okay. So then we share the this is the client acknowledging that thanks for sharing the profile. This is what we shared with the recruiter. So this is the real activity that is happening. Okay. So it's not something just to tell you that we are doing what we are not actually doing. This is the real, there is a real placement cell in our office. There is a real person who is actually doing, and there are real students who are getting placed. There's nothing that is going to be fake. Okay. That answers your question. And I should say that convinces with you the actual placement effort that IM Skills puts. Okay, the price of the course is 49,900 INR plus 18% GST. So that is going to be the price of the course, which translates to approximately 58,882 INR. Okay. Then I'm in the yes, Ajanta. So the placement that we provide is across. So you would get opportunities for Tamil Nadu if you want to come to Mumbai, if you want to go to Bangalore, you will get opportunities across. So there is no like specific geography that we cater. This is pan. Okay, so you get it across. So that is going to be the course. If you want to do it in one shot, you can do it. If you want to avail EMI, we have a tie-up with Bajaj and they will give you the option for 7 EMIs, wherein you have to just get your CIBIL verified from them and they will give you at zero cost. So there will not be any interest or any fees that you will have to bear. Everything would be on us. And you get access to the EMIs as well if you want to go with that. If you want to do it in one shot, you can do it and get the invoice. So you have that option as well. Okay. Yes, you can pay with debit card, you can pay with credit card, you can pay with UPI, you can pay it in any form. All the modes are acceptable. We are a real company. You have will get the GST certificate, you can do it. You can, if you have a debit card or credit card and you want to do it on your own EMI that your bank is offering, that is also acceptable. So all modes of payments are acceptable. Okay, Divya? Okay, perfect. So, any other questions? Anyone wants to request? Can we get an abroad opportunity also? Yes, Sahil, we have a few like opportunities that come to us. So a lot of opportunities come inbound to us. We don't do any efforts. We just market it that we have students and we have that algorithm. Like you guys recognize us as one of the leading institutes. Similarly, companies also recognize us as one of the leading institutes wherein they look up to us for good students. So you get opportunities not only in India, you we get opportunities from Dubai, from Middle East as well. And we have partner firms in America as well. There is right now a student, Srija, who is doing an internship with a US company through IM Skills. Okay. Anyone would like to request a call back from Mr. Parv Kaushik for any questions you have or any guidance you need in terms of onboarding? Can just type yes in the chat box and Mr. Parv Kaushik will reach out to you for a call back. Okay. Okay. Parv, if you can please note Surbi. Anyone else wants to request can type yes in the chat box, please. Okay, perfect then. So I think that's it from my side. I'll wish you all the very best for your learnings and hoping to see you in the batch soon and making an impact, a good impact in your career through the practical industry led and live training program, along with the case studies, capstone, internship experiences. And all the very best for your future. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.